Hey G-Fans, GojiFan93 here, and welcome to the next Kaiju discussion video. In this video, we will be discussing the new Shin Gojira. Alright guys, so yes, here we are. I'm finally going to give you guys my opinions on the newly announced, well, not really newly announced, but the recently shown teaser of Shin Gojira, the poster that was shown, and also the recently leaked pictures that were shown of his design. So, okay, there's a lot to talk about, and I'm super excited, and I know you guys, I've gotten so many messages from you guys asking me to finally give my opinion, so here we go. First off, let's talk about the very first thing that was shown. I believe it was the poster, so here I'll show the poster somewhere over here. Yeah, the poster was freaking great. I loved it. The red background was pretty awesome, and it just made the silhouette of Godzilla just look really, really creepy, and we got somewhat of a good glimpse of what his design looked like, but it was kind of darkened, so what people did is they put it into Photoshop and they kind of brightened it up a little bit, and we got to see a little bit more detail. And pretty much what it's shown was Godzilla was like decaying, or like basically zombified, which we kind of were correct when we go to the leaked pictures, but overall, that poster was just extremely creepy, and just the eyeball, you know, just his like little eye just looking down is just like, it's just really creepy. So I love the poster. Now let's move on to the teaser that was shown. Now the teaser, I can't really give it that good of praise. Unfortunately, the teaser didn't show Godzilla at all. It didn't have any. The only thing that it did was that it had Godzilla's original 1954 roar. That was literally the only thing that it had. And it just showed a bunch of people running around and freaking out, like, you know, running down the streets, which is something that we've already seen. I kind of would have hoped that they would have shown us a little bit more of what the tone was going to be for this movie, because in all honesty, we've seen people running down streets before. You know, we've seen the people run and look behind them and go, oh, you know, look, it's Godzilla, you know. But I wish they would have at least maybe had like a foot come down, or like some kind of way to just give a tone, like have a foot come down and squish a bunch of people, or like have Godzilla shoot his breath and just annihilate a street, you know, and just something like that. Because apparently what Toho wants to do with this movie is they want to make it really, like, I guess not gory, but just like horror style, where it's just very violent in a way, or graphic, I guess is the word. But the teaser really wasn't that extraordinary, especially compared to 2014's teasers and also the Gamera 2015 trailer. Like, those two like really did a lot to get everyone hyped up. This teaser, to be fair, it didn't hype me up for the movie at all. It was just very bleh. So the teaser wasn't really that cool, but then not even, I think it was like yesterday or the day before? I think it was the day before yesterday. We got leaked pictures of Godzilla's design, and wow, it has been taking G-fans by storm. Now, I think what we're going to have is we're going to get another split down the middle design throughout the fan base, where you're going to have that side that's going to love it, and you're going to have that side that's going to hate it. Me, personally, I'm in the side of I like it, I like where they're going, but I want to see it, like, you know, in action. I want to see a trailer where it shows Godzilla, like, how he's going to move, and also the fact that this is, it looks like a prop, or it might be a suit. And I was actually talking with Rob from ETN not too long ago about this, and we both agree that it's probably going to be a suit as well. So I'm really excited about that, because that was like one of my biggest hopes. Was, if you guys remember, like a super long time ago, I made a top 10 back in like 2013 about my top future hopes for Godzilla. One of them was to have another Toho Godzilla movie with suitimation. So And another reason why I think it'll be Suitamation is because you have the same special effects team and the directors who are doing the Attack on Titan movie, or who already did the Attack on Titan movie. If you guys saw that movie, you see that they are using suits and makeup and practical effects, and then what they do is they enhance it with CGI and make it look so much, like, just so cool looking. So I feel that's what they're gonna do with this Godzilla design. Also, I want to credit Rob from ETN in saying that he made a good point that when you look at Godzilla's design, you see like on his spikes there's like red, and there's like a little bit of red throughout his skin as well, like maybe tissue, like skin tissue or something, muscle tissue I think maybe, that those might glow red. They might enhance that with CGI and make it kind of glow red. So we're kind of going to get like a burning Godzilla look, which I think is just going to be, that would be awesome. So that was a good point that Rob made, and I definitely would love to see that. And yeah, we just get to see what this Godzilla looks like, and I mean, it's so different. Like, we're getting such a different Godzilla, and I think it's great. I mean, I'm really happy that Toho is taking chances with this. I'm glad that they're really trying something new. I mean, obviously we haven't fully seen what this movie's gonna be like, but I feel already that because of what Godzilla's design is and the way that they want to take it, calling him Nightmare Godzilla and all that, I feel like Toho's really wanting to kind of one-up, Legendary, which I'm not too excited about. I don't really want to have this like America versus Japan mentality with the Godzilla fan base and with Toho and Legendary. Like, I don't want this splinter to be between both fans. Like, I'm just excited as a Godzilla fan. We all should be excited that we're getting two series parallel. I mean, I think this is great, and to be fair, going back to the point that I made with Toho taking a little bit of chances, Godzilla 2014, to be honest, it didn't really take a lot of chances. It was a very safe movie. It didn't have that much like I guess the only thing that was super new about it was the Monarch group, which I'm super interested in, and also the Mutos. Those were like really the only new things. But Godzilla himself, I mean, the design was really the only new thing. But I mean, really, it was still just kind of a safe, here's Godzilla movie, yeah, but it doesn't mean that I hate the movie, don't get me wrong. I'm just saying, I think what Toho wants to do is to try something a little bit new with the story, and I'm trying to stay away from plot. Well, there you go, there she is, there's my dog. See, a lot of you guys want to see my dog in future videos, so there she is. But Toho, I think also what's really cool is I've kind of stayed away from spoilers, but I know that there is a plot point that has been revealed as well about this film, that Godzilla is kind of, throughout the film, he's regenerating. So like, at the beginning, like probably when he's first, like his first appearance in this, he's like super just like zombified, just flesh falling off and just like, I'm born from radiation, help me. And throughout the film, I think like he's, then he's gonna like get better and better, and maybe towards the end of the film he's gonna be perfectly normal. Like he might look, similar to what we all know about what Godzilla looks like, where he has the dark charcoal gray skin and whatever. I don't know, and that would be a good idea to set up for sequels, because then Godzilla would be ready to fight other monsters. So I don't know. And also there's some people are speculating that this might be once again a direct sequel to 1954, once again ignoring all previous films like other series have done, which I am okay with. And people are saying that this is the same Godzilla though, instead of like where the other series had it where it was a new Godzilla. The 1954 Godzilla is actually going to come back, and that's why he's all like and disintegrated and all that stuff, because another bomb must have hit him, and then I don't know, but it kind of continuity issues, because if you guys remember 1954, when the oxygen destroyer killed him, you saw the skeleton like completely disappear. But then again, in Kiryu, they brought the skeleton back even though it disappeared, so whatever. So, another, and I really like the way that they're taking this, with the way that Godzilla is, because to me, Godzilla, this is Godzilla. Like, he is that mirror to humanity. I've said it many times before, he's the metaphor, the atomic bomb, and I love it. And the thing that bugged me about 2014's origin was that, they kind of turned Godzilla into a Jedi. I think I've said it before, but like in Godzilla 2014, like the whole bring balance to nature thing, it's just like, he's a Jedi, basically. That's what they're making him. So, hashtag Godzilla Jedi. Yeah. Okay. Anyways, so, but that's pretty much my thoughts on Shin Gojira, or also Godzilla Resurgence for the, I guess, international title. But I'm really excited to see what they're going to do with this film. I really hope there's another trailer that's going to come soon that's going to show Godzilla a little bit and maybe give us an idea of how this movie's going to look. Also, one thing to mention, a lot of people are thinking that this is a found footage Godzilla film because in that teaser it was all the shaky cam and all this stuff. No, that was just for the trailer. It's not going to be found footage. That would be an awful idea. I think that needs to stay with Cloverfield, not a Godzilla movie. So, but with that said, guys, that is it for me. Thank you so much for watching. Please post in the comments below and start a discussion on Shin Gojira. You finally have my opinions on Shin Gojira, and that is it. So thanks for watching, and as always, stay big, G fans.